low-key, all of them done they notice. I'm not joking, all my guys, them know me. Since '06, I've been writing this story. I know be OG, but if you ask them know me. I know they blow trees, so you know you below me. Music chose me, just know this and know this. I dey lonely, but I'm never lonely. Sexy ladies, come wine feel me slowly.
Hey guys, it's your boy Aijalon Wallace back again with another banger YouTube video. And today we're going to be talking about what it's like to date a Filipino. We're also going to get the love story between myself and my girlfriend, how we first met. So she's been new to the channel. This is Jovaline. And hey, baby, you want to say hi to everyone? Okay, she's a little shy. But okay, I guess we're going to start with the love story. But it was living in Thailand for 2 years. And, I decided to start dating online in the Philippines because it's so close and it's very next door. Excuse the background noise. And pretty much we matched on OkCupid first. I think I had changed my location to Ilo. Ilo City. So I was looking at building a team out there and I was like, let me see what the dating world's like. And she was just next door in a smaller city. And we decided to, start talking. And then we stopped talking for for a while. We matched again on Tinder. So we were dating online for almost 4 months. And to eventually we, took plans to see each other. The first time didn't work out, and we're gonna make a separate video about that. We're gonna talk about her being offloaded for a lot of Filipinos out there who may experience the situation in a long distance relationship. And then the second time I came to Manila and she moved to Bangkok with me and pretty much quit her job right after when she moved there. So that's the love story. I guess that's the story. I didn't give all the juicy details. We actually had oh man, it's a long story about our first meeting, but at least we'll start from there. I guess maybe I want to talk to you about, dating in the Philippines. Especially because you're from, I guess, somewhat of a smaller city. What is the difference between dating in the Philippines in a smaller city compared to a place like Manila or Cebu, just out of curiosity? So Manila is a big city, right? So things tend to move faster. There are a lot more jobs in Manila. There are a lot more business people, but compared to like a smaller city, there's not that many opportunities, not that many jobs. A lot of people tend to be more religious. So dating can be a little bit more serious, I think, sometimes compared to Manila, where things are somewhat more faster, and the smaller city can be a little bit slower, you know, due to the religious factors. If I'm wrong, tell me as well.
Let me start off with Bacolod, but I can't really say like or differentiate it all since I don't have an experience from Manila or Cebu, just
Oh,
all in Bacolod. So in Bacolod, it's like you are dating in like for a few months and then they start proposing to you.
wow. Okay.
Yes, and once the family like already met you, they would be like, "Oh, that's my daughter-in-law."
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Understand that.
So it's
Understand.
like very, very fast. And once you're already like, um, what do you call it? Like you got entangled to it. It's kind of hard to like
Louder.
get out of the situation sometimes.
Okay.
But about the religion, it's kind of like it's okay. It's not really a big deal.
Yeah. Okay. I understand that. So when it comes to marriage is a very serious thing, you would say in the Philippines,
It is.
and people get married fast sometimes.
Yes.
Okay. And what are your thoughts about that? Is that good or is that bad? So you are a hopeless romantic. So
I,
I don't know. Is that a good thing?
that could be a good thing and that could be a bad thing as well. So it is a good thing that you both are assured that you're gonna be together forever.
Forever, ever.
but it could be a bad thing as well because once you enter the marriage, you cannot really go out, especially in the it's like
Yeah.
there is no divorce at all. There's an
There's no
announcement.
divorce in the
There is no
Philippines.
divorce
Okay.
because of the religious thing.
Yeah.
But there's an announcement that would cost you around 200, 300,000, and a lot of people can't afford that.
Yeah.
So you cannot get out of it really.
Okay. There's a lot of studies that show a lot of foreigners who tend to marry Filipinos once they move them back to their countries, like America, Australia, UK, the chances of divorce is even higher. Would you say or think that it's more healthier for a foreigner dating the Filipina to stay within Asia versus taking them back to their country, like this in America, the UK, Australia? What are your thoughts? I know you don't like America, but you don't want to live there. Let's just say that. But what are your thoughts about that?
It
Well, let me
depends. So,
let me change the question.
so for most Filipinas, I guess they like to be taken out to America because of the opportunities
Yeah.
and because it's like a known country, a
All
lot of
right.
opportunities, job opportunities. So yeah, a lot of Filipinas likes to be taken out to America. But the thing is, America is a little dangerous for me, I think.
Yeah.
But let me just say about me and you, I think it's better to live in the Southeast Asia because your currency is more, flexible, it's more bigger,
Yeah.
and then it's more safe.
Yeah, exactly. That's really nice of you to say that. Like, my money is her money. Her money. But yeah, it is wise to say that because as a foreigner living abroad in Asia, it does give us a lot more flexibility. I mean, we moved in with each other really fast after what 4 months of dating online, and she was and living with me, which was that's a whole nother YouTube video as well. and but I would say that yeah, it gives you a lot of flexibility as far as your currency because things like getting her nails done, getting her hair done, it's quite more affordable compared to America where it's $200 or $300 to just get a mani pedi in jail or getting your hair done and your expenses are quite lower and due to the expenses being lower it gives us a lot more flexibility to travel. We go to a lot of restaurants, we go to a lot of places at a very affordable rate. As you guys can see, we're in a really nice place. Some would say more on the high end side compared to affordable places in Thailand as well. One thing I will say that I feel what I love about dating Filipino women is that uh, they're very
But
say what? Oh, what do you want me to say? They're very one. I think they're very loyal and they're very honest. They don't hold their tongue. They don't, sugarcoat things. They don't say things to make you feel better. And I really love that about when we first started dating, we were arguing, healthy arguing, but it was just a culture difference. It was a lot of communication was everywhere. Her, oh my god, I'm always the one apologizing. Anyone dates a Filipino, you're gonna have to be the first one to say sorry.
always forgive though.
Yeah, always forgive, And so I think what I like so much about the culture of Filipino women is their willingness to help you, whatever, whatever you're doing, working around the house, with your business. A lot of Filipino women I've met have always been open to helping me grow or helping at contributing. And I just love that. I love that about the culture. I love how family oriented a lot of Filipinos are. So I think I love that, that's something that's really important to me. Now, talk to me about, um, you know, when dating in the Philippines, is it like mandatory for the guy to meet the family? Like, and what is that all about? What is talk about the culture? Because I know you said, one day you're a guy you dated bought your mother a gift and your mom didn't like it. Don't be hiding. These people need to know. I don't want these people showing up in Manila trying to impress somebody's mother with a box of chocolates. I'm trying to I'm trying to help these people out.
So about that,
You cold? Okay.
yeah.
You
So
I have to take my shirt off. You're cold?
I
Yeah.
so about that, it is not mandatory. It is traditional
Okay.
way to meet the parents. It is like formality.
Okay.
I guess that you're really serious about this girl, about this guy. You need to, of course, show them that this is my family, this is my mom, this is my dad.
Yeah.
And I think that is a really good tradition. And this a kind of tradition, like you need to bring something to family or to the parents when you go visit. It is like I think it is like a common courtesy.
Okay. And what does that gift look like? Is it 50,000? Is it what is it? $100
Yeah.
bills?
No, there was this guy.
Yeah.
He bought something at the airport
Mhm.
for my mom. It's like a necklace.
Okay. I like necklaces.
But then
what,
so my mom accepted it gracefully and thankfully. But when he left,
she didn't like the necklace.
mom was like, "What is this that he gave me? It is like a 10 pesos necklace from this store."
So 10 pesos is out of the question. We got to go 50 pesos or
I
higher.
mean, it is not about being luxurious, being grand about it. It's like,
Thoughtful. The thought
yeah,
behind it.
if you want to get a necklace, don't be so cheap about it too. If you want to bring some food that is really
Yeah.
want to bring some food,
So you,
anything, but
so
don't be so cheap.
okay. Uh, so she's telling you
That's saying
guys. So what she's saying is money doesn't matter, but she don't want you to be cheap as well. Do you guys understand how Filipinos talk to you? Because you can bring food, but you can't be cheap. Okay, so but what she's trying to say, I think what you're trying to say is, show effort. Just show effort, show that thoughtfulness.
It was still on a
Yeah.
plastic bag, by the way. No effort. It's just right there.
You don't have to bring a lot of money. Money is not important, but don't no plastic bags, no cheapness. Okay, so we're thinking like 100 pesos and up.
We're thinking about effort.
Okay, and how many pesos?
Give me one. That's
Okay. So all right. So now you guys know this. So let's just say hypothetically, like if I saw a Filipina, in Manila, and just to help the guys out there, what could I say to pick up a Filipina? Like how can I like, you know, make her fall in love with this chocolateness? Yeah, I know, right? What can I? what can, come on. What
So
can,
you
what can I say to like a flirt? How do I flirt with a Filipina?
you can start by saying
Okay. Hi. How do I say hi and talk a little bit about who's
it's hi too.
oh it's hello, okay.
It's hi.
And then what do I say then?
Like how are you?
Oh, okay.
Just start with a simple
So
simple
let's say
conversation.
hypothetically I'm in a club. I see a Filipina girl and do I walk over or do I buy her a drink first? What would I do?
You can walk
Mm,
over, start by a simple conversation, like just introduction.
yeah.
Just I think it is global. There's really no race in this or nothing. It's just simple conversation. Hi, how are you?
Mm.
What you hear like that? Are you with someone?
Wow.
Just say
True. She doesn't go to clubs.
just say
It is true. Okay.
but don't be arrogant.
Yeah.
I think most women from the Philippines hate that. Don't be arrogant
Yeah.
about
She thought I was extremely arrogant when she first met me. Actually, she hated it at first. She hated it.
stuff.
She stopped talking to me for like a couple weeks, and then she came back. She couldn't resist the chocolate, and
Getting a little sweetness in
yeah,
our life.
like oh, I hate him, but I hate that I like him. But yeah, so just be yourself is what you're saying. I guess I'm curious. Why do you think so many Filipinos like dating foreigner man?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Because most Filipinos they're all talk like what I said earlier. They want to marry
Yeah.
like as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm.
They will be like, oh, so sorry. In your early stage of dating, he's already talking about proposing to you, having kids with you. Like
Oh yeah.
it's all like flowery words and all that.
Hmm.
But the thing about most Filipino men is that they don't really mature until they hit their 40s.
And is that a culture thing because they're staying with their parents for quite a long time, or
So yeah, because most of and us,
Yeah.
I cannot exclude myself. We stay in our parents' home until we're like pretty much
So you're
settled.
married. Yeah, till you're settled down. And I guess what you say that, I guess on a technicality, it's not really the man's fault. It's the way they're raised.
Yes, you could say that. That is a big factor of it as well.
Mm. Okay. And do you think that, I guess, so okay, that's a good question, because that's something that I'm always curious about as well. You know, when I go to a lot of these countries, a lot of people, a lot of women in their countries don't like dating men from their countries as well. So I guess what do you think are like some of the pros and the cons of, dating a foreigner? Like what are some of the positives and what's some of the, the negatives?
So let's start off with the positive.
Start off with negative.
You want to start with
Yeah.
So the positive thing about dating a foreigner,
Yeah.
I guess for me, is that they're more mature and they're more like futuristic,
Okay.
which is a big deal to me.
Okay. They're long term thinkers, you feel.
Yes, and they lead the relationships. Most Filipino men are a little submissive
So you
type.
feel that a lot of some you're saying that a lot of Filipino women very submissive and they want men that take charge.
Yes, I would say that.
Okay, okay. And what are some of the negatives? What would you
The
say?
negative thing about it is
Or the cons?
Filipino judge Filipinos.
Okay.
So most Filipino thinks that, oh, she got rich, she got a rich boyfriend. I remember when I was working,
Hmm.
so
Oh
I was
yeah.
talking to you.
Yeah, yeah.
So my friend asked me like, oh, is he sending you money?
Oh wow.
Yes, this was like I think
It's a fair question.
when I was like planning to come over to you.
Uh-huh.
That was like, oh,
Even
he said they money have a job like
yeah.
that. It was oh really?
Yeah. Yep. And on my side as well, my family assumed when we first met, they assumed that I was already paying for a lot of things. She actually bought her ticket to to move to Thailand with me. And I say this to say that's a big thing because it's something that's rare happens where, it was just kind of like, of course I paid for a lot of flights and I paid for a lot of things, but she was just taking more actions like, hey, I really think I want to take this more serious. So I'm buying my ticket. I'm coming over. I didn't know how long she was staying. I didn't really. I didn't know she was. I didn't know she was. She wasn't. She wasn't going back. But she made the decision to actually come over with me, and that really just showed effort. And she was not afraid to also spend her own money on me, even though I never asked for anything. But that was just something I rarely saw, which is also good. Was there any other cons or the culture barriers?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's a lot of things that I remember one of the first arguments we had was in Manila, and we were we were in a nice Airbnb, and we were taking showers, and we only had two towels.
We're taking showers together.
Well, we taking showers together, but I'm taking few throughout the day. And my towel was just extremely wet. And I was like, well, why is my towel so wet? Because my senorita, she has this long hair. She's like using my towel to dry her hair. And she's using her towel. So all the towels are super wet now. I got an air dry pretty much. So we got into a huge,
A good
good argument. It wasn't huge, but I'm me being very American, like, Americans are very selfish. And I wouldn't even, yeah, selfish and we're also very independent. Sometimes we just don't know how to share and things are just new to us. So remember that being one of our
first ever argument.
first ever arguments. Others were, uh, I remember the, some things to her are very new because how she grew up in her small city. So I guess, what would you say about, I guess, what are some of the challenges dating in a long distance relationship, as a Filipino? Because we were in a long distance for 4 months. I guess, what were some of the challenges in that situation?
First, I cannot see you.
Well, it takes
I
time every
don't
day.
know what you're doing. Well, it's not 24 hours.
You heard that? She don't know what I'm doing. I'll be Filipinos be on you. And what else?
I need to know what you're doing, where you're at.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a toxic trait as well. But
Yeah.
and also like too, like what we are now, if you're having an argument, we cannot really like talk about it, like communicate, and like can see your expression like that and solve it immediately.
Yeah.
Because if you're mad, you'd be like,
Yeah. We take
but
breaks.
if I do that, then you'd be like, "No, sir, my phone."
Yeah, I'm American.
You should always answer my phone.
It's different for men. We need a break to relax. We're gonna call back. That's what women don't understand. We're gonna always call back. We just need a break to process information. We process information very different from women. But I think that yeah, I think that was a challenge, the part of not seeing each other. But it was something new for me as well because she would always ask me questions like, "Where are you going? Who are you with? Send me their profile, send me their photos." I'm like, what? I'm a grown ass man. I don't need to send you a permission slip.
You're also
I mean, yeah. And it was something new for me um, because I never really had anyone ask those type of questions. And it was just something new culture wise for me as well. I guess since you have moved over to Thailand with me, I guess what has been your experience since you have relocated from the Philippines? And we're probably going to talk about that separately, but I just want you to highlight briefly, I guess, that transition. How has that been going for you? Because you didn't know it you didn't think that we were gonna continue if you didn't move or if I didn't move.
no, I don't think it would work out.
Yeah.
And you think that too as well?
Yeah,
I
because I
think
move around a lot.
yeah. I think difference is that in the Philippines it's very slow. And then when I came over here it's like
Yeah, oh Thailand.
very fast.
Yeah.
And he was like cussing.
Yeah.
He was like cussing me out because I'm too slow and I'm like, hold on, I'm still
Very slow.
I just
Very slow. And it was something new for me to also process and understand how slow things were for her in her city. Just the way, when you get up and go, just getting out the bed and you gotta go to work and you gotta make a run real quick. And it was just, everything here, it's like New York almost. It's moving. Where we're walking, we're driving, I had to slow down so she can pick up and catch up on how things moved here as well. And that was just something new for us to, we had to learn to get adjusted to. She's
compromise.
compromised with as well, I think as well. I don't know if there's anything else for us to talk about. Did you have any questions for me? Or, before we finish out the video? Because I think we talked about a lot about dating, dating a Filipina. And what? Any questions about a foreigner dating a Filipina? What are our thoughts or what?
I have a question for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
How is it so far?
Oh my God. Guys.
Why do you have to start off like so bad?
Right. No, I definitely choose. I've been traveling the world for the last 10 years now, almost 15 years actually. And I definitely would say like Philippines is like top one. Like I really, as far as happy. I'm in a great relationship. Got a great partner, a great supporter, and I feel like you're welcome. And I think it's a lot of times I always dated a lot of people where I felt like I was giving more than receiving. I just love that I'm in a situation where it's a healthy balance of us actually growing together, helping each other, and just we have same goals aligned with each other. We're traveling, getting new skills. We're working on businesses together, and that's what worked for me. I don't know what you are looking for, what your goals are, but I definitely would say, but I 100% could not live in the Philippines, and I'm gonna have to make a separate video about that.
Why with that?
She's talking with that too. So listen, guys, look, we enjoyed you for supporting the channel. If you like this content, I need you to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for supporting this content, and we'll look forward to checking you out soon. Okay? Yeah. All right. You can turn it off.
Turn it up.
I wanna be in your life until the night is over. I wanna hold you so tight, coming closer. It's been a hell of a ride, but to be dancing with you forever. You see through the storm, take me as I am.